All right, George, it's good to see you again at UFC Paris. You were here last year. Do you have a house here? Do you live in France?
No, I come as a tourist. I am Canadian, but I'm French-Canadian. Sometimes it's confusing to people. I speak French. Actually, our French is a little bit different than the French from Paris. So when I speak French here, I have to change a little bit the way I speak.
So we see you at events now and then. How is everything going with George St.Pierre nowadays?
Well, everything is going well. I'm healthy, and that's the most important thing. You know, when you got health, everything comes with it.
So, big news last month, because you are going to do a grappling fight on UFC Fight Pass. Everybody's looking forward to that, of course. We saw a lot of big names being mentioned as possible opponents. A few people even mentioned Khabib, because you know that fight was going to be made, all that. Can you tell us a little bit more about that match?
Yeah, I don't know who I'm going to go up against. I know that UFC really tried to push for Nick Diaz. I am gonna have some news in a little bit, you know, like, and yeah, I'm just keep myself in shape, and when I know who I'm going up against, I'm gonna start to focus more and be ready.
That sounds, you know, nostalgia, history. You and Nick Diaz, that would be amazing. What's your opinion? Like, I see you smiling. I see a little bit of glimmer in your eye.
Yeah, I think it's for the fan. I think it would be very interesting. I'm not coming back to be world champion. I'm doing novelty fights, sort of. You know, it's to help the platform, help the sport to grow, and the guys that are the best in the world are like Gordon Ryan, Giancarlo. These guys, they really compete for world title. You know, in that sport. I'm doing it more for the fun of it, to have the kick of an adrenaline, and to not lose. I still have the edge to compete. You know, it's still fun.
Yeah, you mentioned the adrenaline. I was sitting cage side watching the fights, and this French crowd. You must feel like that too. Like, you know, maybe should I do one more?
Oh. No.
you get that feeling though.
Yeah, I do have the feeling, the butterflies, but I wouldn't want to do another one. I mean, there's something that sometimes fighters forget. You know, nobody can beat time, and I think even if I would want to go back, I mean, I believe my best years are behind me in terms of physicality. You know, you gain more knowledge, you become smarter. That will always improve, but the physique goes down at one point.
Yeah, all the hard work to get your body back to, you know, being, you know, in that kind of shape, and you were younger, as you said. Let's go back to the grappling fight. Who are you going to train with? You mentioned Gordon Ryan. We saw some footage of you guys grappling.
Yeah.
Looked amazing. Who are you going to do your preparation with? Can you share anything with us?
Yeah, of course. I live in Montreal, so a lot of it will be in Montreal at the TriStar and with the Montreal Wrestling Club. I wrestle with the Montreal Wrestling Club. They help me a lot. And also, I'm going to go to Austin, Texas, train under John Danaher. Gordon Ryan is there, Giancarlo, and all the guys.
So I want to get your opinion on the welterweight division right now, because it's very alive. We had a big fight earlier this year with Kamaru, who was, you know, pretty much the guy who came after you, who, you know, people were mentioning as someone who, you know, may have been on your level as one of the GOATs in the welterweight division. There's Leon Edwards now. What's your opinion, and what do you think is going to happen in the coming year?
Well, it's hard to be champion. It's even harder to stay champion. When you're the champion, you're the target. Everybody is looking at you, and they prepare. They try to find a shake in the armor, you know. And it's very hard, you know. And I believe it's not the end for Kamaru. You know, he can come back. Leon did an amazing job. Tactically fought a great fight. Did a great job, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen next.
Last question: who do you think should be next to challenge Leon in that division?
Well, Kamaru is still there. Khamzat Chimaev, if he can make the weight.
I think he's going to middleweight, definitely.
Yeah. Gary is very good too.
What about Colby?
Yeah, it's another name, Covington, and he likes to talk, makes things interesting, so yeah.
I appreciate your time. It's good to see you again.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Looking forward to your grappling fight.
Thank you. Okay.